Well, well, well. Some of them have arrived. Interesting beyond belief. Hello there. This is a trailer. This tells you what to expect on the channel in the next few weeks or months. I've got hold of a few Mini A series type heads. Now these heads come from early A series engines. That's the A35, the A40, Morris Minor, the very early Mark 1 Minis, the Austin 7s, all of those cars that use the very early versions. Now these heads, I've got 3 of these heads. They're all in bad condition, not horrendous, but all in bad condition. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to restore one. Now the idea is not to go the biggest valves and pour in and, you know, airflow and all that, because that really is bollocks, as we all know. This is what happens if you've got one of those cars. What happens if you've got a 1958 Morris Minor and it's immaculate, but the head is giving you problems and you want to strip it down and rebuild it. This video shows you what to do. Don't worry about putting in different stuff. This is doing it properly, restoring it as standard. Because basically, if you've got an old car, one of those very old early ones, you don't want to be modifying it and putting all trick stuff on it and making it a street burn and all that, because that's bollocks. That is bollocks, mate. It's got to be standard. A classic car has got to be standard. The only time you would change the specification is if it was to be in line with modern stuff. Example, lead-free heads. We had to go lead-free late 80s, early 90s because of the fuel that was being delivered. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to strip one of these heads down. I'm going to show you exactly what you're supposed to do to strip it down properly, and then I'm going to show you how you'd restore it using a lead-free conversion, because I'm going to have to rebuild it with lead-free inserts, cut the valves, everything, so that it then ends up to be an absolutely beautiful thing in standard condition, apart from the lead-free conversion, to put back on your car, so that you can have the full use and enjoyment of the car as it was originally designed for. Not one of these rip-roaring, snorting things that you see people driving who can't drive, that they have all of that work done because they can't drive. Because if they could drive, then they wouldn't need all that work done, because they'd be able to make it go quick. Anyway, so yeah, stick around and have a look at what's coming up on the channel. Just to give you an idea of some of the stuff that we've got. This here, cylinder head, with a manifold on it and an HS2 carburetor. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to detach the manifold and the carburetor. Going to overhaul these as well, but separately, and then overhaul the head. Now look, this is an early head. It's got the cotters held together with the split pins, as it were, split pins, little clips. It is, you can't see it very well, but it's a 1456 engine made by Sterling Metals, with that on it, look. So we can date it from that. It has got a thermal transmitter hole, which does actually help out, because this would quite easily fit on the Minis. Now I'm going to look in a minute, because this is an AUD 86. I'm going to look to see what car this came from. This other head, which I'm also going to be doing, is a completely bare head, no valves, nothing in it at all, as you can see. It's rusty. It's been laying around somewhere sometime, but look, it's got no thermal transmitter housing. So this is heavy. Came off quite an early car. This is a 629. So the likelihood is that this came off a Morris Minor, an A30, could even be made in the 50s. So we're going to give this a bit of a going over. I'm not gonna. Oh, let me just flick it over for you. You can have a look. Look, it's got the round ports. Look at the state of the face. Wants a bit of getting out, doesn't it? It's got the bypass hose up, or the remains of one. But if you look carefully at the seats, you can see that this engine was held with a couple of the valves open, which is normal. When an engine stops, a couple of the valves are open, because you can see there's corrosion across the seat where the valve was open. Where the valves that were shut, the seats are still preserved. They're not that bad. So these valves were shut here. That valve there was open. Look at that, look. So you can see a bit of work. I mean, obviously I'm going to recut the seats. I'm going to put new guides in, hone the guides, recut the seats, reface the head itself, put new valves, everything, the whole thing. But the valves are going to be standard. Anyway, hopefully I'll give you something to chew on, and hopefully it'll give you something to want to watch that's on the channel in the next few weeks. Right, a little bit of an update. AUD86, which was bolted to this head, comes from a 1967 or 68 Mark II 998 Mini manual. It says that it's either a Mini of 67 to 68 or a Riley or a Wolseley from 63 to 68. So the Riley Elf or the Wolseley Hornet. The casting 1456 with the name there is quite rare apparently, and appeared in 67 to 68. So it looks as if this setup is from a 998 1967 Mini Mark II. Amazing, isn't it? How you can work stuff out. On this other head, the brilliant thing is here, there's a date stamp there. That date stamp is 13M. Can't see the last. Well, the 13 is 13th. M is December. So this was made on the 13th of December. And the next number, which you can't see, is the year of the decade. So if, for example, that was a 9, this would probably be 1959. But because it's a blob, we don't know what that's from. But because it hasn't got a temperature transmitter, and it's a 269, I would suggest that it's from the 50s or very early 60s on a Morris Minor, A30, A40, Farina, maybe even a Frog Eye Sprite or something of that nature. It's an early head, basically. It's in good condition, or good enough to restore. So interesting. I've ID'd that head, sort of. And I've ID'd that head, quite nicely, I think. Okay, so look forward to seeing you in the next few weeks when we get involved in the overhaul, the complete overhaul and reuse of this beautiful head.